Blackpink's Lisa was born to be famous, and that was known before a fortune teller told her to change her name to make it happen. Her face has been broadcast to millions worldwide for more than 8 years, but when the lights came on and she stepped onto the Victoria's Secret fashion show's runway in October, it was like we were seeing her for the first time. At 27 years old, Lisa, best known for her work with K-pop group Blackpink, has lived many lifetimes, and, judging by the fact she's soon set to make her acting debut in HBO's The White Lotus, she's got many more to come. It's all part of Lisa's grand plan, with the multi-hyphenate working since she was 4 years old to have her name go down in the history books. Fortune teller's advice paved the way for Lisa's fame. Born on March 27, 1997, in Thailand, Lisa was not always known by her mononym. In fact, her parents named her Pranpriya Manoban, but when she was 13, she changed it on the advice of a fortune teller, something that's not uncommon in Thailand. We made an audition for YG, Blackpink's label and management company, but YG didn't contact us back. We really wanted to get it. So the fortune teller said, "You should change your name," Lisa told Billboard in 2021. So she did, and lalisa was born. 1 week later, she got a call from YG Entertainment, who asked her to come on board as a trainee. I was like, wow. People don't really know that Lalisa is my real name, because they just know me as Lisa from Blackpink, she told the magazine. Lisa first joined dance classes when she was 4 years old, competing in a plethora of competitions over the years including the LG Entertainment Million Dream Sonnen World Competition in September 2009. Earlier that year, Lisa had also finished as the runner-up of the Top 3 Good Morals of Thailand singing contest. In 2010, Lisa, one of 4,000 applicants, auditioned for YG Entertainment, eventually being handpicked by former CEO Yong Yun-suk to become a trainee for the label. The following year, she moved to South Korea to begin her training, officially joining YG Entertainment as the label's first non-ethnically Korean trainee that April, later making history as YG Entertainment's first non-ethnically Korean artist when Blackpink was made official. It took her 5 years, but in August 2016, Lisa finally got her moment in the sun. Blackpink was a roaring success from its first album, with lead single Whistle topping all South Korean charts from almost the second it came out. It's still like a dream to me. I can't believe that we have come this far and that people love us so much and love our music. I'm so grateful for that, Lisa later reflected to Vanity Fair of Blackpink's success in November 2024. Lisa, however, is more than a girl band member. Yes, Blackpink is what made her famous, and she toured with them for years and even was made an honorary member of the Order of the British Empire by King Charles III in November 2023, but she's also seen success as a solo artist. Blackpink may have gone on a hiatus of sorts in 2023, but Lisa has been pursuing solo projects, including endorsement deals and fashion and photography work, for years. She released her debut single album Lalisa in 2021, and has been in a series of reality shows, including Real Man 2000 and Youth with You, over the years. But October's Victoria's Secret fashion show was truly the first time fans had seen her for what she is, a force to be reckoned with. Opening the controversial lingerie brand's first runway in 6 years, Lisa stole the show with her energetic renditions of her singles Rockstar and Moonlit Floor Kiss Me. It was only the third time she'd publicly performed Rockstar, which is notably the first single she'd released through Loud, her self-founded management company. It was a big risk, Lisa told Vanity Fair, of taking her career into her own hands after being part of a group for so long. I just wanted to have a team that was really focused on me and focused on my solo projects, and have support when I think, oh, I want to do something, she continued. Even though she was inducted into the Asian Hall of Fame in 2023, in a way, Lisa's career is only just beginning. Next year, Blackpink is tipped to make a comeback, and Lisa's solo album Alter Ego is due for release. She's also set to make her acting debut in The White Lotus. Dr. Ian's advice to Rosé and Lisa from Blackpink on breaking into mainstream success. When Dr. Ian first left his K-pop days behind him, he made a promise to himself. After the Aussie-born star completed his stint as the leader and main rapper of C-Clown and had seen the highs and lows of the K-pop idol industry for himself, he told 9honey, I always kind of vowed to myself, if I leave this industry, I'm going to make something that is based completely on giving the artist the spotlight, giving the artist a say, and giving the artist the credit that they deserve for doing that. It has to come from them. That is precisely what he did with DPR, a collective made up of multi-talented artists first based in Seoul, which he co-founded. Now Ian, as well as his group mates Cream and Arctic, have recently wrapped up the Australian leg of their most recent world tour, the Dream Reborn Tour. But many idols who crave that independence still have no idea where to start. Rosé and Lisa from Blackpink are just two of the many K-pop idols who are aiming to become worldwide artists. New Zealand-born and Aussie-raised Rosé recently revealed it was none other than Taylor Swift that sat her down and gave her advice on how to break into the Western music industry, which she will soon be doing with her upcoming album Rosie. "I'm really grateful for her because I was at a moment where I was drowning a little," Rosé told ID. "She was telling me, make sure to take care of this and this, like, logistics. She was trying to protect me. Me becoming solo, being independent, it's not an easy thing. There are a lot of things I should be careful with, and she gave me a rundown on all the things I have to look out for." The Korean entertainment industry is famously overrun by entertainment agencies that are competing with each other, with many acting proactively in order to carve their own space in the cutthroat industry. Many prospective idols are snapped up in childhood and undergo training provided by their companies day in and day out in order to debut. Everyone was kind of led to think that there's only one way of doing this, which was extensive hours of just pure non-stop training and hardly any sleep, explains Ian. Once they do that, they are carted off to different schedules throughout their promotion periods, with little to nothing left in their control. Many of these idols, if they do become successful, don't break even for many years even after their debut, as the cost of their training, as well as their living and other expenses, have to be paid back to the company first. Ian claims that when he was undergoing training, it was when slave contracts were at their epitome in the K-pop world. This term usually describes contracts between Korean entertainers and their agencies that stipulate clauses around a trainee's diet, love life, behavior, and more, usually for long periods of time. According to the former idol, a K-pop idol is literally a product of many people in a room: creative directors, board of directors, PR teams, AR teams, and everyone coming together and formulating a certain concept of brand, and you are the face of it. So at the end, you really don't have too much of a say, he claims. You're definitely walking into something that you will have absolutely no power or control over, because the company will always have more power over you. But for those who want to break free of the K-pop mold, Ian says to keep just one thing in mind: you've got to make it so that whoever needs you more than you need them. He says though the pair are from one of the biggest K-pop girl groups, if you look at Rosé and Lisa, you'd be surprised. It's not because of the stature. It's because they really believe in their own potential. If you look at a lot of these successful artists, they come off because they want to preserve their self-identity. It's exactly what I wanted to do, he added. I had a lot to say, but it had to be through me. As their K-pop sunbae, the Korean term for senior, Ian has some practical advice for the Blackpink members and anyone else in their position, as someone who has been in that exact spot before. The 34-year-old says the question of going independent is one he continues to get from his idol peers to this day. The root of the issue is, they're so used to being told what to do, Ian says, likening it to graduating from high school. Now you have your own say. You have to pay your own bills. You've got to find your own job. You don't have a schedule to go to. There's no one that's saying do this as homework. So it is very new, but this is what I always say to everyone: it's only because you're used to that system. You have to understand that you're more capable of doing and arranging your own schedules, your own things, your own time, and you should be able to manage your own time and your own ways of doing your art before anything else. That is essentially how you would grow and thrive.